Welcome to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman, a podcast that deals with the early life of J.R. Hendrick. And now, Jim Hendrick on the Andrew House Show, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, October 23, 1995.
Stepping into the pulse of America, it is the Andrew House. Stepping into the pulse of America, it is the Andrew House Show. I'm here, this is a pre-recorded interview with a good friend of mine, director of the Office of Policy and Liaison of the Small Business Administration, and also administrator of the Entrepreneurial Affairs Agency, which is an arm of the Small Business Administration, James Ryan Hendrick. Jim, how are you? In many ways, better than I deserve. Jim, we see what is going on. Yesterday's announcement by Senator Cordell Wheeler that the current provision before the Senate on welfare control, welfare reform, that he's going to vote against it. He's going to vote against it, and to be honest with you, so would I. The fact that some country club conservatives, Republicans rather, an army of conservatives, would vote with Democrats to try to put this milquetoast thing up there in the Senate, that we all know that people like Dick Morris and others are advising the president to veto. Yeah, sure, it may pass the Senate narrowly, but Bill Clinton's going to veto that thing, whether you want to believe it or not. So you see a government shutdown. A shutdown in Washington, D.C. may be good for the people. Well, I know one thing. It's going to be good for me. I think it's good for the public servants to get out, those that have any authority, to get out from the Beltway. Maybe go back where they come from and see how it's registering with the American people.
I was a former oil man myself. It wouldn't hurt to go back out there to see how the workers are doing, how small businesses are doing there.
It's sad. We're getting a lot of legislation passed the House, but a narrow majority in the Senate, and it's a wonder why. Bob Dole runs the House and runs the job in the Senate. Although I think Trent Lott sometimes regrets having him in there as majority leader. You think he's a weak potential nominee for president? Yes, he's weak. He lacks some of the things that's necessary for conservatives to want to vote for him. Not to mention, I have to be bluntly honest with you. Bill Clinton is once again shutting out conservatives within his own administration. You said that because of some insights you received from some of your supporters who went to a finance committee meeting of the SBA and were shut down. You were criticized there. Behind my back, rather. And I'll tell you this right now. If Clinton wants to shut down conservatives before the 96 election, he's going to cut his vote. And the Republican Party vote will split if Dole's nomination. Some will toe the party line, stick with Dole. Others, like myself, you should run as an independent. Well, now I have to consult with my wife. My mother-in-law ain't in the best of health, so while I'm in furlough, self-imposed furlough, I think it's a damn good thing to have a self-imposed furlough. I don't think Clinton and his domestic policy team have a damn idea what's going on here. They've suffered. Things have gone down, and government shutdown is imminent. And so it starts the 14th of November. I have announced to my team that my leave of absence begins Monday, November 13th. I'm coming home. Coming home to Texas. And how long will you be gone? As long as the first shutdown is, and then there's probably going to be a second shutdown in December. I plan on, that's probably going to happen around the 16th, because they're having trouble negotiating things. Well, guess what? I'll still furlough again, because my family needs me. But yet you think that maybe, do you think that that's going to have any change on what Clinton does? I don't, quite frankly, I really don't give a damn what he decides to do. He's not scared enough. He's not really willing to do some of the things according to the American people. You are aware that Dick Morris is going to try to get him to switch a little bit more towards the right. I've seen some light changes, but not much. I mean, come on. Let's look at the three quarters of the economy in 95. Let's look at it, and let's be blunt. The first quarter of 95 had promises. And then Clinton caved to some of his policy analysts who can't seem to be able to wipe the floors. The second quarter had some disastrous results. The third quarter, we only had some moderate growth. The way I see it, the only hope is in the fourth quarter, and to be honest with you, it's bleak. I want to say that there's promises, but it's bleak. Thank you, Jim. Hope you come back soon. We're going to take your phone calls. This is the Edgar House Show.
Hope you enjoy listening to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrick Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story. It gets a little bit more interesting from here. God bless you and take care.